Gotta go all out here. Oh, she blocked. Don't use it. Don't use it. There we go. We took it. I said it earlier. I would love to get a 4-star Star-Lord. No, not Luke Cage. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes, yes, yes! We got Star-Lord! Alright, what is going on, guys? And welcome back to another Marvel Contest Champions video. And today's video is one that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. This is going to be one of my first ever progression videos. And I'm going to be taking you guys all the way back to when I first started playing this game. I was on my computer and I found some screenshots from when I first started playing to show my progress then. So yeah, I'm going to be taking you all the way back to then before I started recording or anything, you know, and became this big YouTube star that I am now. And so yeah, I'm going to show them those videos, those little pictures, and then I'll get into where I'm at, from where I started recording to where I am now. So let's go ahead and hop over to those pictures right now. All right, so this first picture was back when I first started playing the game. You know, I was still pretty new. I was only level 10. This was the earliest picture back I could find. I started first playing this game back in March of 2016. So almost coming up on a year in a couple months here. So yeah, hopefully I'll have a big progression video then. But yeah, this was the first 3-star I ever got, was Yellow Jacket, and I was super excited. He was, you know, it was new to me. I had never had a 3-star yet, so I was pretty excited. And then I got Colossus about a week later, who was my first favorite champion that I fell in love with him. Like, he was so good. He was so fun to use. And then a little bit of a break between time jump here from March until this wasn't until May when I got Wolverine. I didn't find any pictures between that time. I think I deleted a bunch of them or something. But I finally got a 3-star Wolverine, who is my favorite champion, or my favorite, you know, superhero outside of this game. He's my favorite champion, so I was super excited to finally get him. I've been waiting forever. And then that takes me to, from there, about a month later, I would say, I think it was about a month, I finally was starting to figure out the game and decided it was time to test out this whole alliance thing. Because up until then, I'd kind of just been jumping around from alliance to alliance, and you know, I didn't really, you know, understand alliance questing, alliance war, and all that. I didn't have many top champions yet. You can see here, I finally got some 4-stars here. I had Superior Iron Man, was the first ever 4-star I got. And then I got Symbiote Spider-Man as well. He was the second one I got. So those two I've had for the longest time. But this is when I found the alliance that I'm currently still in, which is the Friends Forever Alliance. I owe these guys a ton. They've helped me out so much. And once I joined them, they helped me out, and I really started figuring out, you know, how I can get my champions to be better, quicker, and everything. So at this point, I started gaining 4-stars pretty quickly. Also, this was the mastery setup I had going at the time. You know, it was a very general setup. I didn't have anything flashy, just know the basics. So yeah, it wasn't anything crazy. And then about, let's see, what was it? About a month later into the game, I had some more 4-stars. And so you can see here, I'd expanded my roster quite a bit in just the short time I had been with them. You see, when I joined them, I was only level 43, and now I'm level 44, and I have 6 4-stars compared to the 2 that I had at the time. And you can see here, I just broke it down by class. You can see all of my champions that I had going at the time, all my 3-stars and 4-stars. You see the Black Widow there. I actually sold her at some point, which I regret, because I wanted some 4-star shards, and I thought that was the best way to do it, which I regret doing, like I said. But yeah, I still didn't have a big variety of my 4-stars, so I was hoping to get some better 4-star champions. You know, I really only had Cosmic and Skill champions, and then I had the Yellow Jacket. But then, or in the summer around, when was that? July, I think? July or August, when Beast and Nightcrawler got added, I actually got a Beast from the featured crystals at the time. So I was super excited about that, guys. I was not expecting that. That was my first mutant champion, and I absolutely fell in love with him, guys. And then about a week later, I actually got my first 5-star champion, which was Iron Man. So then, so here's another picture of my updated roster. This was in August, I think. So in this month, I added Beast, I added Thor, I added Gamora, Luke Cage, and Moon Knight. And then, like I said, I got the 5-star Iron Man. So my roster was really starting to come together, guys, and I was really starting to enjoy the game a lot more. I could do a lot more of the harder quests. Arena, I was starting to get more heavily into. At this point, like, I really didn't do at least the 4-star arena much. I did the 3-star arena mainly, and that was about it. Then September came around, and I pulled the Black Widow. You can see down at the bottom there. And this was before, I really knew she was a great champion. I hadn't really thought about her much. I didn't have her. Like I said, I sold my 3-star one earlier, and so I didn't think she was a very good champion. I just saw the low PI, and I was like, oh, she's probably not that good. Come to find out later, she's really good. So September, I got the Black Widow. I actually, you can see at the top there also, I unlocked, I awakened my beast, because I got a 4-star awakening mutant gem, and I jumped the gun and decided to unlock beast because he wasn't in. I couldn't get him from another crystal, so I figured I might as well. And I totally don't regret doing that. He's really awesome. I really like him. And then a little bit later, I actually pulled a Agent Venom from a crystal. I don't remember which crystal this was, and I know I've always been saying I've only pulled Deadpool X-Force from a Premium Hero Crystal, which I'm pretty sure he's still the only one I've ever pulled from that, who actually you'll see in a little bit I get later. But Agent Venom, I think this was from, again, one of those featured crystals. I can't remember though, but I saw this and I was like, oh, I didn't remember getting him this way, but you can see I clearly got him in a crystal that I could also get 2 stars in. So that was pretty cool. And then I duplicated my first 4-star in September 2016, which was Symbiote Spider-Man. Pretty excited about that. I had never duplicated a 4-star. I'd only awakened my beast. So that was pretty cool. And then at the time, around after I got my Symbiote Spider-Man was the first time I actually got one of the big mastery points, which was willpower. I was pretty excited to finally get that. And then shortly after that, I got a 4-star awakening gem, which I used on my Thor, which obviously I do not regret as well. And that brings us to this next progression update picture that I had. This was around October, November, I can't remember exactly, but I got a Juggernaut, and then the very next 4-star crystal, I unlocked my 4-star Juggernaut. I also got Black Panther Civil War during this time, Deadpool X-Force from the Premium Hero Crystal, as I said before. I added Storm, I added Iron Fist, Spider-Gwen, Black Bolt, and then I even pulled a, where is it? I pulled a 4-star Unstoppable Colossus from one of the Alliance crystals, which that's really, really rare. Like I don't know if the chances are just as rare as pulling a 4-star Punisher from the Arena crystals, but when it popped up, I was like, whoa, no way. and then after that, right after I got him, I actually went and I had enough Alliance units to purchase a new one, so then I awoke him as well. Then shortly after that, I got my second 5-star champion, which was Ronin. I didn't have any pictures of him, but yeah, I have 5-star Ronin now. And right after I got that Unstoppable Colossus was kind of when I decided. I just started my YouTube channel. I was actually recording Minecraft at the time, which I since have stopped doing because those videos weren't really doing very well. And I decided maybe I should try recording this Marvel Contest of Champions game. I'm really enjoying it. I'd seen a couple other YouTubers like Brian Grant, Contest Champion, Seaton, Man of Legends. Those are the main 2 I was watching at the time, and I was like, man, these guys are actually making videos of it, and they have quite a few subscribers. Maybe I should try recording it. So I figured out how to record on my phone, and then I started recording on my phone. So, and now that brings you to kind of where I'm at now. So when I first started recording, this was kind of my roster. I had, here's my science champions, there's my skill ones, and then my mutants. I had gained a couple of these. This progression was taken a couple episodes out into recording, I think, because you can see I have the Cyclops, I had the Miss Marvel, Hulkbuster, and so yeah, that was my 4 stars at the time. So that kind of brings us to when I first started recording videos. And at the time of my very first video, I went back and looked at the numbers. I didn't write them down at the time, so I had to go back and look through the video. But this was end of November, and I was level 51. I had 125 total champions. My hero rating overall was 91,695. I had 6 1-star champions. I had 37 2-stars, 63 stars, 20 4-star champions, and then 2 5-star champions. Three of my 3-star champions, I had 9 that were maxed out. So then that brings, I had 51 that weren't maxed out. I hadn't really, once I started getting a lot of 4-stars, I kind of neglected my 3-stars. So then my 4-stars, I had 20 of them. 4 of them were at rank 4, level 40. 15 of them were at rank 3, level 30. And then the only one I had not done anything to was Spider-Gwen. At the time, she's not a great champion, so I just hadn't touched her yet. For my masteries, I still had the pretty basic setup. I think I had 2 points in willpower, and everything else was still kind of general. I had never really invested much into my masteries. For the quests, for just the basic quests, Act 4, I'd only explored 15% total. I had not completed. I had completed the first 2 chapters, I think, but I was stuck on Chapter 3. And yeah, I was 6% through Chapter 3. Arena-wise, I didn't really grind much in the arenas, and I'd do it every now and then. I'd probably get it to where I got all the milestones, and then I'd kind of stop. But then I'd never experimented trying to figure out the infinite streak, which, as you know now, I pretty much do every time. My best streak was around probably like 30 or something. So that kind of brings you up to speed to everything that was going on my channel before I started recording. So if you want to catch up on like what I've done between recording and now, you can go back and watch some other videos. But now I'm going to go in and go through my roster right now and show you guys what I've got going. So here's my stats right now. So my total base here was at 120,453, which is up almost about 40,000 points. No, sorry, 30,000 points from where I was when I started recording. So I've jumped in an insane amount in just a short time, in my opinion, I think. You see Black Widow's my top champion. And you can see down here at the bottom my PvP, my win streak. Highest PvP win streak is 281. And that was when I got, which champion was that? I don't remember. One of the 4-stars. I think it might have been Falcon, I think is when I got. So I overshot for him. He actually turns out he's not that great of a champion. Not a big fan of him. But oh well. That just about covers my progression so far on here. And then now I'll jump into my champions. So my current team, I'll go to my champions here. Start with them. For my 3-stars, I have for 3-stars I've got 66 total champions now, and then I have 13 of them that I've maxed out. So yeah, I've been using them quite a bit more. I've put in some time to level them up so I can use them more in arena. And then for my 4-stars, guys, I've got I have 30 total now. 8 of them are rank 4 compared to when I first started. I had only 4, so I've doubled that in a little over a month. I have 21 champions that are at rank 3, level 30. Just kind of scroll through all these guys so you can see them. And then I only have 2 of them that are at rank 1, which you can see down there are Hawkeye and Falcon. I just haven't invested into them yet. But eventually I'll get them up to rank 3, level 30 like the rest of them. I like to have all my 4-stars up that high at least. So I have enough to actually take, oops, didn't mean to click that. I have enough to take one more champion up to rank 4, level 40. Actually, just last night there was a tech advancement period, so I took up Star-Lord, and then I took up Vision as well, just because I feel pretty confident that I'm going to duplicate Vision in this next arena. I got him last arena. I feel like I'm going to dupe him this time. So I went and took him up because I feel like he's going to be a really good champion to have. So that's kind of where I'm at with my 4-stars. And then 5-star wise, I have 3 5-stars now. So I have Iron Man, Ronin, and Hawkeye, who I just recently got. I haven't touched Hawkeye yet. I need to max him out at rank 1. I haven't decided if I'm going to be taking Ronin or Hawkeye to rank 2 anytime soon. So we'll see what happens. But that's kind of it for my champions at the moment, guys. Next thing I want to talk about is my mastery setup now. So let's go ahead and click into the masteries. And you can see here I've added Glass Cannon, Despair, and then Deep Wounds. I actually have 2 points I can spend as well right now. I just haven't decided what I want to do, whether I want to add more to Glass Cannon or Deep Wounds or something, because I have a lot of bleed champions. I really like my bleed champions. Defense-wise, I've got 2 points in Willpower and then 1 in Coagulate. Also, I've thought about maxing out Willpower. with one of those 2 points, so we'll see what happens there. Utility wise, still pretty basic. The only thing that is kind of different is limber. I have at 3. Not everyone does that, but I really like it, and that's another option I could take up to rank 5 with those other 2 points. So we'll see what happens with that, guys. Next thing I wanted to show you guys was my quest progression. As you can see now, I have completed Act 4, Act 4, and I haven't 100% explored it yet, but I'm getting close. I have 100% explored Chapter 2. I'm at 84 for Chapter 1. And then Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, I got a ways to go. Chapter 3 will probably be the last one that I will do. I'll probably do Chapter 4 first because everything I've heard from people saying and from going through it myself, Chapter 3 is by far the hardest one in my opinion. So hopefully I'll finish that soon. You know, I'm at 51% done now, which is crazy in just like the short time I've been recording since I started. And I was at 15% of explored, and so now I've flipped that around, I'm at 51. So that's pretty cool, guys. I'm pretty excited about that. So I think that just about is going to cover, you know, all of my progression that I have done so far in this game from start to finish. Well, not finish, start to now, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to try to be doing progression videos maybe once a month kind of thing. I'm not sure yet. Just whenever I get a chance or if I think about it, or if you guys remind me you want to keep seeing it. But you guys can always keep following each video. I'm trying to upload daily as much as I can. But everyone, you know, life happens, so sometimes I miss a day. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and keep checking back on my channel for more videos of Marvel Contest of Champions. I've been enjoying my time recording videos, guys, and I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. So I hope to see you guys again, and hope you guys enjoy my stuff. Yeah, I'm just kind of talking at this point. That's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time.